Hey y'all, I hope y'all doing wonderful. I'm about to come back and do another video shortly. Now I'm gonna do another video like after this one, but probably a little bit later in the game, probably about let's say 3. But I wanna do one like a quick one real quick. How y'all doing? I hope y'all doing wonderful. I hope I hope y'all don't have road rage like me. Um, and if y'all traveling and if y'all just at work and y'all waiting for that clock, just enjoy the least of your craziness. I think coming home from traffic or going to a destination is more stressful than being on work on time. I think I have more anxiety issues driving to a location versus being late. Like I don't care about being late. I'm cool with that. But I just hate driving. I don't know why. I didn't realize, like, mentally in my mind, I'm a great driver. I am a great, I'm a damn good driver. Okay. Mentally in my mind, I'm a good driver. But, like, speeding, like, hell no. And just road rage, no. And I had to slow down on road rage when I saw beef. Okay. When you see that movie, you like, you think twice of pissing people off for kicks and giggles, okay? Um, Now I won't never go hunt somebody down for kicks and giggles. No, that's like crazy. But and I always know if I have a little road rage, I'm a little punk, okay? So I know that I might do a bigger detour home. I do an extremely bigger detour home. So I will have him driving on I'll have him driving to Southern Pines if I see him following me. Like, man, Bubba, it's not even worth it. I won't even remember her tomorrow. So, and I think, and then some mornings, there's just one creep that if I get on the interstate, I think he tries to intentionally look for me because I think I pissed him off one day. Like, I extremely pissed him off one day. And so he intentionally looked for me in the morning and so he could cut me off. And y'all, this has been like maybe like last week he did that. He found me last week and he cut me off. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Now he has a Tesla. And when the parking lot that he needs to go to, I need to go to as well. But he knows that he's taking me off. So he'll just slow down. If he sees a light, he'll go in the other lane just for kicks and giggles. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're such a jerk. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, I think somebody did something worse to him because I haven't seen him the whole weekend. Okay, so I haven't seen that blue Tesla driving, trying to cut in front of me. And it's like when he finds he can get a little inch out of it, he's going to try to zip, and I was like, ah. But somebody told me that might be my love of my life, the one that cuts me off every morning. That Tesla. I'm like, no, he might be somebody that I can do life for. Well, that's different. I hope y'all having a good time. Y'all came here, you know. I know that people look at numbers in this industry and um they tell they that's how they determine if you're a good content creator or if you're a good podcast or whatever. I don't look at the numbers. I look at the honesty. I understand that nowadays people rather you feel good and sugarcoat everything before they tell y'all the truth. So I'm not one of these content creators that sugarcoat anything. There's facts, there's actual common sense um, points that I make when I talk about certain people. I just don't just talk about them. There's points, and there's, you know, the information that they put out there, and then you just put your thinking cap on. I think we're missing that in that this YouTube sector. Um, People are so content with um pleasing everybody. If they're happy with what you're giving and you're giving out that's all they're going to do. I'm not that content creator that will do that. If you don't like something, I know it's very rude, but I have to let people know, because I noticed that people don't like when I speak on this young lady. And if I can speak on Jazz, I can speak on her. All right. If she puts some stuff out here that should make y'all question her motives and just just the way that she moves, that y'all should, y'all giving that person, like she says, she's making money off of y'all. And if y'all not questioning nothing that she throws back at y'all, it's crazy to me. So I understand that some of y'all have to go, y'all have to bounce, y'all can't affiliate with me. I understand. I'm cool with that. I promise I won't hold y'all to it, okay? This is business, all right? And my business is to be as authentic and as transparent as possible on my channel. So let's get into the thumbnail. All right. So Medusa, how you doing, Dudu? Now I want to point something out, y'all, that I noticed about Medusa. All right. One, I don't know how you have a fan base the way you have a fan base and your son name is Exotic. Okay. Y'all let that sink in. Like, let it sink in. Y'all really take advice from, or y'all really sit down and listen to a grown ass woman and name her son Exotic. All right. I come back to that later. Okay. Um, Medusa, your parenting skills is starting to look like my Jazzy life. Okay, so if y'all trying to figure out, she's a better mama than my Jazzy life. No, y'all remember when Amaya would get off those bruises and harm herself, and she just be getting into stuff. Like, I have a toddler, so he gets into certain things that he knows that is dangerous. Like, for some odd reason, he likes to cook, so he's going to chop up anything that looks like any vegetable, meat, or whatever. That's his goal, is to try to chop up something. But me as a mom, I don't make it any better, but I let him do it while I'm standing right there. I'm watching him use the smallest dullest knife in the possible that we have in there. It's called a butter knife. And I let him chop up his little lettuce and his little tomatoes and sprinkle his little seasoning on there. And he don't need it. He just wants to do what he sees us doing. Okay, easy peasy. But what threw me off was that you said that the baby boy got ran over in Disneyland while you had the camera recording. This baby's running around. He's running around. And you got this camera recording Disneyland. And then later on in that video, your daughter said, "Oh, and Exotic, he got ran over by the guys." Now you're telling us he got a bump and a bruise because he ran into the men's bathroom while it was wet. You're so self-centered, it's not even funny. It's disgusting how much time you have on your hands to be examining every video about my Jazzy life. That's what you do. You examine every video on my Jazzy life. Or if it's not my Jazzy life, it's a reactor. You stay coming in other people's pages and people want to shout you out. But I wanted to let you know, Medusa, your subscribers are not laughing at you, not laughing with you. They're laughing at you. That's real talk. They're laughing at you, not with you. I wanted to be the one that gives you the bad news because you in this feel good era right now. You know, that feel good era that when people started giving Chrissy her roses and now they don't have nothing to say. Some of them are like, ooh, the same people that walked, they gave her her roses. And then when they found out that she was getting a two-piece by her, the man that she bought her own ring for, she moved him from whatever he was living at, and she moved him in, and he was happy with her living in a house of 8 kids. You see how slowly they started removing themselves from her? I mean, she still got a fan base, but her fan base is not real fan base. They're more of, they go watch her, they talk about her in a different channel, and then they go back and tell her how she's such a great mom. But then somebody else on somebody else's channel, they saying amen, preach, when they talking bad about her. Your comment section, you learn how to delete. Good job. Because those people be eating your ass up. Talking about why you talking about Jazz so much. Because you're in love with Jazz. Now, you probably say, well, y'all talk about Jazz the same and everybody. No. When other reactors like Nika comes out here with some scandal, Christy comes out here with some scandal, Jazz will come out here with some scandal. All right? These ladies don't like when somebody outbeats them. So we're talking about all of them. Your subscribers are looking at the same thing. You have nothing new to say about Jazz. Nothing. For you to say, oh, I'm going to come in here and put my input. For what? All you're going to do is chew up somebody else's words and give it to the people like it's yours. It's sad to see a woman that said you want to surpass this woman so bad that you don't even have decent content. And I'm not saying a grocery haul. Anybody can do a grocery haul of junk. Anybody. I know I can. I can go to a grocery shop and buy junk all day long. Sorry. But at the end of the day, you better find who you are, Medussa. Because these people are not going to be very friendly to you within 3 months. Now, I ain't saying you're going to lose subscribers, but you better find who you are. My thing is, it's 98 days since Jazz did any videos of Chris. And I'm over graduating. How are you more obsessed with Jazz, not your baby daddy? Explain that. You know, you know when Jazz took a shower. You know the last time Jazz wiped her ass. You know all that. But you don't even have Chris' phone number. You don't even know what city Chris lives in. You might say you do, but you don't. I'm going to tell you something, y'all. I don't know if anybody had best friends with the baby mama or the ex-wife, or I don't know if y'all have, some of y'all have friendships like that. The majority of us are not as, some of us are not friendly. All right. Some of us have to play nice with the kids. I get it. And if we don't have the same, same issue, or we're okay with that, we have gossip. and we gossip about baby mama, or oh girl, you remember that time they did it. You can't even tell us nothing. I'll assume that LaKenya probably got more tea about Jazz than anything. Not because she wants peace. If she really didn't like Jazz, that's not even what I'm talking about. She probably say, one time Chris didn't have money to go pick up the kids, so they had to, you can't even give us that hardcore information. You can't. It's because you know nothing about the situation besides what everybody else see. You and LaKenya, y'all not even close. Because I think I would take notes, and me and my hunger be writing notes, and we be okay. Yes, I remember. You can't even give us a timeline, details. All you gonna say is I was at least more attractive than him, and I'm the one that sent him on the city bus, and I'm the one that let him go. That's all you can say. Do I feel bad for the girl breakup? The woman in me is saying, yes, get over it. It's time to get over it. But you just being messy, you don't have no business, you have nothing going for your life, and you just like to pick on somebody else. Oh, y'all pick, no, we debunk lies. We're not picking on her for her heartbreak. Oh, you just said something about her daughter? Yeah, I did. I said that Jazz need to be able to do hair better than she does. You going to sit here and crying about a man? You at least need to have your daughter's hair done. Priorities. But Medusa, I don't have to worry about that because you don't do it either. Well, she likes her curls. No, nah, you just don't want time to do it. It's not that kids like the curls. You just don't have time to do her hair. That's all. It's too much of inconvenient to do my daughter's hair. The way that you have that little boy exotic running around everywhere. The way that you say I give my son's mommy time and I do this, girl, you don't. You don't. I could just sit there and tell exotic probably run that house. But you want to sit here and talk about Stinkabug, how he's not talking. That's the bully in people. I'm not a bully. Y'all might thought I was a bully with that skit, but that wasn't a bully. That was like really debunking her lies. She said this baby daddy was gonna give him a car seat. That wasn't being a bully. That was probably being a bully towards the mama, but that's about it. She said what she said. He bought the car seat. I would never did that video. And I'm just being as honest as possible. But Medusa, find you some business. You just said you went out with your adult. You just went out, just adults. You didn't record that. Oh, don't say, oh yes I did. I did record it. No, you didn't. You didn't record it. You have no content. You remind me of Jazz with no personality. Your only personality is you really don't have a real life personality. That's the reason why you think you can come on here and be like, see, I'm better than you. My views are neck to neck. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. You can't do anything else. Girl, if you don't find you some content and stop having these people laugh at you, because it don't even have to be on your page. People are really saying it. Like, if this girl don't shut and have plenty of seats, but these are the people that These are comments on people that you be trying to name drop. That's amazing. Just saying. You be name dropping people and they be talking about you in their comments. You be sitting there thinking you be over the moon thinking you're so popular. Only thing they want to know is more about Chris. What's going on with Chris? They don't even want to know what's going on with Jazz. Because Jazz can capitalize on her own first. You don't even know how to capitalize on your own. But I'm done. I have another video I want to do. It's more like a news story. We're going to laugh at the news story. We're not going to laugh at the event, y'all, because this is never funny. But we're going to laugh at the news story, okay? And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.